Hi, Wagwan. Greetings, you all. How are you doing? Happy day. Happy day once again. We thank God for everything. Welcome, everyone. If it is your first time to be in Pamela's World Kenya channel, feel welcome. My returning viewers, my subscribers, everybody on board, feel welcome. It is a reaction video. We are just here to analyze, agree, disagree maturely. So, welcome. If you haven't subscribed to Pamela's World Kenya channel, the beautiful channel, please feel welcome. Share my videos, slap me with the likes. You know what likes does to the video. Please slap Pamela with the likes. So anyway, thank you so much for the support, the overwhelming support. May God be with you always. So we are back again. Today's video, we are going to check on Trench Town Grandpa back. So I saw this grandpa back, and who was on the background? Jamaican uncle. What is happening? What is cooking? Is it because now the friendship, they are trying to cement the friendship? Mura Senso need a lot of people, many people in his camp. So maybe, Jamaican uncle was sent by the boss, Nyabohase boss, to go and maybe do the immediation so that everything should go back to normal, because we are crying for donation are not coming. And you know what this Jamaican grandpa did? Made the road, donated so many clothes which have not been distributed, shoes, still there in Grand's mom's house. So I saw that. We are going to check that. And I saw someone who was very new. He's now like a little child, a little boy. During this time, all this time when he went underground, it's like now he went to be polished. He's a polished man now. You see someone who is very, very, very okay now, unlike the way he used to be. Now I see like a young man. Very passy. Passy, where are you? So anyway, we are going to check on that because there's not much. It was just having time with the friends, and they ate and they had a good time. We are going to check that because from this now, maybe he's going to show himself quite often, because maybe there's some advice which he's got from Jamaican uncle, because you know Jamaican uncle now is a macho man. Nowadays he's trying to show people that he is the next to, from Mura sense of his neck. So we are going to check all that. The cock is crowing. Don't worry about that. That is nature. Anyway, so that is that. And we are going to check on Dimwango is looking for a place. And this one is puzzling me, because when she was from home, when you heard her talking to the dad, it's like now where she was going, it was already there, according to how I understood it. Because when she was talking to the dad, it's like everything was put in place. I didn't know it is something which is she was still going to check, or maybe to look for. So we are going to check that, because for someone who has been in the coastal, my advice or what I feel also I'll put there. And we are going to check maybe if we can get any Anest and Gintu, because a lot is happening also between Anest and Gintu. What is the wrangle? What is the problem? Because there are so many things which now they are accusing each other of. Gintu saying, oh, it is Anest who maybe made you, sold me out to congratulate that. All this now, because it's now like a tug of war. These are brothers who stays in the same village. They know each other, as we just came to know them here. Anyway, we are going to check that, what is happening there. Otherwise, let's start at the Jamaican grandpa or Trench Town grandpa. We see what tingle. Let's just see and check what is going on with these buddies, because it is the first time we are seeing Jamaican uncle from Georgia to where now he went to meet the Trench Town grandpa. Let's
residents, and we're here with Wrigley.
This is Wrigley over here.
Wrigley. Yeah. Dr. Vibert Issa White.
Good afternoon.
Yeah. Introduce yourself, Dr. White. Tell them so that, you know, the next time they can vote for you. He ran for Congress, and yes, he wasn't successful this time, but the next time, you know, he'll be very successful, because we have a team working.
Okay.
All
absolutely.
Right? All right. And we have, behind the camera, we have Jamaican uncle. He came to visit me all the way from Georgia.
Georgia?
Yeah.
Wow.
And in a few minutes, we're going to have some good eating. What's on the menu is curry goat, jerk chicken,
Wow. Yeah.
brown stew fish, rice and peas, plantain salad, and some other little things that we won't disclose. Yeah. And then if possible, we're gonna have a little libations. I mean, you know, you never know. You know what?
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Dr. White cared because he's still fasting up to Ramadan.
But my spirit is there.
But his spirit
Okay,
is there.
okay.
Yes.
You know, and the Honorable Elijah Muhammad say you must not drink alcohol. So
Yes, please
you
don't
can't,
bust me.
you can't indulge. Yes. All right.
Yes.
So we're gonna be hanging around tonight, having some good fun, and we'll hope you'll be able to join us. Enjoy the moment. Like and subscribe if you may. You never know. You help me, you may help somebody else. And in the meantime, watch your space.
Exactly.
I like that.
Yeah,
very
but
nice.
give me a book that let me show them a book because maybe somebody could buy it
yes,
also.
yes.
Give me a book. Show them.
It's the newest
Where's mine?
book.
Where
The
am I?
newest book, hot off the press, blacklisted. The Price for Speaking Truth. Vibrant Issa White.
Town grandpa with the friends. Jamaican uncle was the cameraman behind the scene. So that is that, because now this man, as you see him, if you watch this one, there is a reason why he went underground because there was so many scandals between him and Percy. Those who knows Percy, there were nude pictures which were sent out there. They were claiming, accusing each other. So it became now internet was too much, because this is a family man. As you saw, the video continued, the wife was behind the scene. So I think all this made him now maybe shy away or maybe take a break from this. But now, after the negotiation, this is just my opinion, because I have my opinion. Maybe Mura Senso send Jamaican uncle, Jamaican uncle, go talk to Trenchtown boy. Things are not okay. These are just my opinion, because you have yours. Things are not okay. I'm not getting donation. I'm not getting any help. My channel is going down. Jamaicans now, people are maybe talking about my sister have done this. Jamaican, please try to sit down with this so that you can bring the love which we had before with Jamaicans. If you can talk to them, if you can negotiate, or maybe if you can maybe support us once more, so that my channel or our channels can grow. I think this is what is happening, because I don't see the reason why Jamaican uncle would go that far if maybe there was nothing which was going on. You remember Trenchtown boy with the slogan, watch this space. So this space we are watching from now onward, because now he's back. He's back because he was thinking, how can I go back? But now, with the help of the people who made him start this channel, because before he never had a channel, but Mura Senso made it possible for him to have the channel. So it is like now they went and talked to him. Don't let this thing maybe put you down. You can still come back. So this is what I'm seeing here. But from now on, watch this space, because that is the slogan, and we are going to watch the space. We are with you wherever you are walking. But as now, what we know, Jamaican uncle paid a visit to Trenchtown grandpa with the friends who were seated there. So that is that. And we can't talk much, because nothing much was said in that table. It was just about them introducing the book. They had a good time. So we are waiting and we are watching this space. And now I want us to go now check on Anest. What is happening between Anest and Gintu? There have been a war of maybe words on the street. Gintu started by accusing Anest. Like now, Anest is the one who set him up, because the policemen wanted to arrest him. And the issue of Gintu and conduct is like now, Gintu is putting that on Anest. So this one does not go well with Anest. So there have been a lot of maybe throwing words here and there. These are brothers, and they stay there. We don't know them. We know them because of these platforms. I love them all, because I don't see the reason why I should not love them. So what I want peace to prevail between them, but not accuse each other with things maybe the other one has no idea of. So Anest have come very angry, and he's been trying to tell or lecture Gintu how he knows Gintu, and which we are not going to get into detail. But now there's one part which I also want to talk about, because remember the issue of Percy. The issue of Percy, the whistleblower was Gintu. So Gintu blew this and everything came out there about these photos which they have been sending, NUDES, which they have been sending to people out there. And now it's Anest also coming out to tell us these people are doing the same. So in Nyambohanse, Gintu is also doing the same, also sending his NUDES to subscribers. Can you imagine that? So like now this village, whatever the other person is doing, everyone, another one is also doing. It's like now, it is not something new, and I think this was the masterclass. So you hear someone bringing maybe a breaking news from there, he's also or she's also doing the same, because how can you know unless maybe you're part of it? So this is what we are going to hear on Anest, because in having this, like now a week now or 3-4 days ago, this is what has been going on. Because Gintu accused it's Anest that during that time when it was like a rally somehow, Anest wanted him to be arrested, and Anest saying, if I wanted, maybe I would, but I had no reason for me to maybe put you in, or maybe let the police know where you are, because why would you run if you know you have nothing? If you think the Mura Senso are against you, go and report. This according to Anest. This is what he's saying. Why do you run? If maybe someone has wronged you and you want to live in peace, go report this issue, solve this issue, and let the issue be solved once and for all. So according to Anest, he's running from his problems. So, if you have problems, if you run away from them, that is not a solution. You have to solve them, then maybe that will make you be a free person. So this is what it is Anest is saying. So I want us to check this part where Anest is now talking about Gintu. You've been whistleblowing other people, you blew this issue of its party, and yet you are doing the same. So I was surprised. What is it? What is happening in Nyabohanse? Because if it is maybe bathing in the river, these women who are surrounding Nyabo, even others are coming from different places just to go and dip themselves in River Nyantonyo. You dip yourself in River Nyantonyo, the views will shoot, and you will get more subscribers, and donations will come your way. So it is like a River Jordan. So should we go and dip ourselves there in River Jordan, Nyantonyo River? Let me know, because if it is a river with blessings, so all of us, we should go and dip ourselves so that we can get more subscription and more views. But I don't think it is for everyone. We all have our own ways of doing things. So in Nyabohanse, they do their things differently. And I think this is why it is a famous village, because the things which we get from Nyabohanse, you try to look at the things which are happening other places, they are not the same. Because now I see like now Isana is saying Gintu also has been sending the NUDES to other subscribers. So let me put the receipt where now he's talking about that, and then we move and see, are we getting this land in Mombasa, in the coastal region? I thought we had it, and let's start with Anest.
Me, I have been keeping quiet, sincerely speaking. But when I'm keeping quiet, maybe some people think that I'm a stupid, I'm a coward. I'm not a coward. I'm telling you, Gintu, I'm not a coward. And if you are a man enough, you are saying that I'm waiting, or we are waiting. I went at Rokere place on that function so that I can see you are being arrested, and I start doing videos. My friend, I've never done any videos with you. I've never done videos because that you are arrested. For what purpose? For what purpose? For what purpose? Between me and you, who has been faking, who has been getting some information and running there with camera? Remember, even when Mugesi was arrested, remember even when Mugesi was fighting with David Jr., you went there with camera. I passed and I saw you talking to David Jr. Because of what? Because of content. You wanted to open a camera. How many occasions that you have seen you rushing there after incident, rushing there to go and open your camera and do video? And then you're coming to back here that they are waiting me to be arrested so that I can. Who are you? First of all, who are you? You are a small boy. I'm telling you, you are nothing. People who have things or people who are rich, they are not bragging the way you are bragging. You are bragging a lot, my friend. You are bragging a lot.
Those are the war of words which are now coming between Gintu and its Anest. It is not healthy for them. It is not. And they need to calm down, both of them. They should not accuse each other for things maybe the other has no idea of. They should just continue with what they have been doing as a family or as a maybe neighbors or villagers. I don't see the reason why they should fight on the street like this, because when they fight like this, there will be a big division between them and maybe their audience, which I'm not praying for. All what I'm asking, if they begin to maybe thought or heard someone maybe who someone told him, oh, it's Anest who did this and that, instead of coming running to the camera, maybe he would have just gone to Anest and asked him, Anest, why are you doing this to me, my brother? Instead of everything, not everything should lead into maybe making videos out. Okay, subscribers are out here to watch us, to subscribe or to support, but they're not our maybe villagers. We don't stay with them. We don't stay with them where we say we still need this brotherhood also, or sisterhood. Not everything should be on camera or should be resorted on making videos. So I think they are missing this point of everything which happens in their life. It has to reach the subscribers online so that they can get maybe more views or more subscription, because you shouldn't just maybe if you hear this you just carry it like that, because there was a time also like now when what Anest is saying, Mogesi, they complained about this issue. Remember at that time when David Jr. maybe attacked them in their shop. They complained. Someone went there, like Gintu, I think, when he went there, and then later on made a video even before them. So they never felt good also. So sometimes it's not good to rush. Maybe someone thinks maybe you're going to help them, but your aim is just to go and make videos, because now people are just now going crazy about video making. Sometimes not everything is just about video. Sometimes you should also be there physically, emotionally. If maybe someone is going through a lot, you shouldn't make it like maybe this is a breaking news. So I think these are the things which are making it Anest to feel bad. Gintu also has his story. Maybe someone told him about that. But even if someone tells you, you have to check, is it true or not true? Maybe this is someone you never had. Maybe if Gintu have never had any problem with Anest, why would he maybe try to connect Anest with the things which are happening in his life? Now that the police are looking after him, and now it's like it's Anest who is bringing all this. So I don't think that should be right. Sometimes it's good if you know you have your own problem, you shouldn't put people in, because I see this one in Mura Senso, because Mura Senso now, like now, his channel is not doing well. His hunger, he's now putting his anger on the reactors. He's now shifting the blame from the things which he's showing people. Now he wants the blame to go to people who have no problem with him. So out there in our midst out here, there are some people who behave like that. People who cannot own their mistake and know that here it is me who went astray, or it is me who did this. Instead, they will to put that blame on another person, at least to ease, to make them feel comfortable. So that is what I'm seeing there. But I want us to check this receipt now, where it's Anest now is talking. He has the receipt. What receipt do you have, Anest? It's Anest. Please don't show us.
Like a machine, like a Aviator. Guys, have you seen Aviator? Have you seen Aviator the way? Have you seen Aviator the way he's going up? Now this guy is talking like Aviator. The time that the past had some issues, who reported Passy issues the first? Who did breaking news? The first person. You are the first person who did the breaking news. Passy knew these issues, and even you are sending nudies to people. You are sending nudies to those women. We know you have been. I have those receipts, and if you want me to send even to other reactors these receipts, I will. I have been closing my eyes, because definitely when we come with such things like this, other people, they will come to shut us down that we are seeing for you jealous. Jealous for what? That they are not caster, you don't know what you are trying to build there. You can't resemble it even with Passy house that she has just built, and she's a woman.
Oh, Nyabohanse people, you'll finish at all in this street. You'll finish us all. So now you have receipts of Gintu's, the videos or the pictures which Gintu also sent to them, the mummies out there. Oh God. do not send us all those, because you are making us, or you'll make us start another, because we'll have a lot on our hands anyway. If you have them, you can just bring it. Scandal after scandal, never ending saga. With Nyabohanse, you can never go wrong. Whatever you feel like now, the content is not contenting, you take like a day like this, others are out. You take a day like this, others out, because that is now where it started, and that is now where the drama is. The drama is based in Nyabohanse. Many people come here and tell us, why are you just, your videos are just in Nyabohanse? What do you want us to do? We can't rest without these people. Look at now what is on the street. Soon we are going to get more exposees. We are going to get, let's give Anest time. If he is not provoked, then maybe. But if we begin to continue to provoke him, we'll have a lot here to talk about. So that is that. I just wish them well. These are brothers and brothers. These are neighbors. These are people who know each other. But anyway, they will know what to do. My advice to them, not everything should be brought on camera. That is what I'm trying to say. Because if they are going to bring everything, because Anest is angry, Gintu mentioned the mother. The mother was brought in this, not in this video, but the other video which Anest made. Gintu brought the mother of Anest in his topics or on his talk. So that angered Anest. So anyway, it is not good to maybe drag mother. We are different, and people have discipline. The discipline which we have are also different. So people have decided, let our issues be on the street, Gintu and Anest. So let's now go to the coastal region and see the Empress, what is Empress trying to do, and has she gotten the land? Has she gotten the land? Yes, because by the time she was leaving Nyabohanse, by the time she was biding Gwaheri to the parents, and the talks which she had with the father, I thought by the time she was reaching Mombasa or the coastal, the building would just start immediately. I didn't know she was going to hunt for the land, check for the land. Anyway, it is her decision. What matters is the land there. Will she find the land? In the coastal region, she will find the land. But now what I'm trying to see here is maybe the way she's going about it, because there are so many people out there who might even take advantage of her. Some people maybe if she's not careful. We are going to see. Let's look at the receipt first, then we are going to analyze it from there, and then we see, are we on the right track, or are we dilly-dallying, just waiting for our time to end so that we can start going to travel to other countries in summer.
It's very hot. Matt is hungry because the food is hot, but he can manage. Right there, so. Or maybe the soup is hot, I don't know. Matt, I don't want you to eat from the ground. Always eat from the plate. Okay? Matt only picks on the meat. All right, Matt, enjoy.
His lifestyle, which she has started in the coastal region, now she has her puppy, and which she's taking care of. And my advice, or maybe what I know, sometimes it's not also good to be giving a dog food every day. That is how I know it. There are a day which maybe she can set aside, a day which she's not supposed to feed. I don't know whether maybe this type of breed you give them food every day, because to other breed, there is a day you can skip without giving them food, at least to make them be a bit aggressive, because dogs, they know they have to be aggressive. But maybe this breed of Chihuahua, they eat every now and then. And the Empress is talking about giving the dog the best food, meat, goat meat only. I think they are food for the dogs also. She should introduce that. I saw her giving it that, but it is not liking the food, which she should train the dog to eat dog's food also. It's good for the dog, not only depending on meat alone. So anyway, that is her baby, but still she needs to take care of the pet the way it's supposed to be, which I know she's still adapting. She will do it. And I hope she's not going to get tired, because it is not easy. Having a pet is not easy. You have to take care of it, and you have to be there for it. And even movement, all the movements, she cannot move and go far, or maybe spend a night or with a friend. She has to be there for the pet, because that is the baby. You cannot leave the baby alone, or unless maybe she will be going or moving with the pet every now and then. But that is not what we are talking about today. It is about maybe searching for the land where now she want to put a place or put a home according to what made her leave the parents' home. So this day, as I was saying, I thought maybe when she was living in Abohanse, everything was in place. Just a matter of coming and building, which is not a problem. You can have your money, come today, buy a land, you start. That is also not a problem. We are going to check that, and then from there is now when we are going to analyze. Otherwise, this is her lifestyle. The lifestyle has begun. This is the mango we are going to see now, residing in the coastal. So let's start see how she was now moving around and checking the plots, and we talk from there. We analyze.
Is being sold. Lakini mwenye alikataa. Kota nyeka kota.
Yeah, here we are again. Kutoka hapo?
Kuna barabarani.
Vile ambavyo tumekuja. Hapa katikati sasa.
Hapa katikati.
Sasa huyu mbona ashachimbia huyu ambaye atakuja kununua hapa?
Sasa.
Shatoa mawe ameshajenga huko.
Sasa wako ndo naweza sasa hapo ukaongea kuwa mbona hapa kwa hivi na hivi,
kwa sababu hata ashachimba.
Maybe in future kama utatengeneza swimming pool utakuwa tayari
hapa katikati.
Haitategemea.
Kama nataka inaingia hapa swimming pool iko nyuma. Hapa sasa ukiongea na mwenyewe unamwambia hapo ushachimba, umeshatoa mawe because it's rocky. Una tena kununua mawe unaweka chini unasindiria hapa pagumu. That's the beauty.
Hapa kwa mfano ukitaka kujenga. Sasa panachimbwa tena chuma na
Jua. So we're checking the other place. Tutaanguka. So we're still checking more land. Let's see.
From that mnazi.
Uko ule mnazi. Pale ambapo kumemakiwa pale. Okay. Imeba itabidi nimekuwa makini. Usinirarue miguu. Okay. Mpaka kwa tuk-tuk. Wow. Eti barabara umesema iko wapi hapa?
Barabara ndio.
Kuna barabara hapa katikati. Okay, mtu lazima ajue barabara kabisa. Huyu ni mtu mwingine.
she's trying to check the pieces of land which are along that road. And you know, in the coastal region, the plots, there are so many rocky places, and that is where people get maybe the stone for building. So you get a plot, and where the same place where you've gotten the plot, you might get some stones which you can start building with. Sometimes it's a good thing in the coastal region, but not that all the stones you'll get there. But some, maybe the ones which you start the foundation with, you can just get them from there because the place is very rocky. And now I see Dimwango, when she planned to go and check for the plots, because the plots you have to go and see them for yourself. You cannot just maybe depend on other people go check for you. It is good what she's doing also to go and check for herself like that, but it is also good also to have someone whom she trusts with her, because you never trust. This is a place you've never been. You cannot just walk like that, because in those plots, as I'm saying, first of all, she went there wearing a dress. You cannot go wearing a dress where you'll be jumping on top of the maybe rocky places. She would have been in maybe a casual wear trouser, maybe something of the sort. But now moving with a dress in that a place like that, like she's going to the beach, that was not a good idea, because many things, even thorns, can maybe stick on her body. You know, thorns are there, the rocky places. So she would have, next time when she's going out, she should dress appropriately according to the occasion, because now she's going to look for land, and she's going to meet different people, parents who have never seen maybe people wearing those short things. So sometimes she has to consider, where am I going? How should I dress? So anyway, that dressing code was not right for the occasion. But now going there alone, also without someone, maybe she knows better. Maybe someone connected her with another person. But it is always good when you are going to look for a land, or when you are searching for a land. You have to have someone whom you know, who knows that area well, because most of the places, maybe I'm not saying maybe I'm making her not to buy a land, but it's good to check, because you can have a plot whereby 3 or 4 of you have bought or are trying to buy. So you can also lose your money through that. That is why it's good sometimes, if you are not someone who has been in the coastal region, maybe who don't know people there, it's good to try this consultant. At least maybe they can, if there is a commission you can give them, but they know all those places better, and then you can move with them. But just moving like that, her alone, in areas which she doesn't know people, sometimes also it is risky on her side. That is just what I'm seeing. But anyway, coastal people are good, but you cannot trust anybody. You cannot also trust, just say you go, oh, coastal people are good. Nowadays, there's no trust. So that is that. She's trying to look for a land, to purchase a land, but I would advise her, when she's going to different maybe plots, checking plots, she should have someone who maybe she trusts, someone like now the first person, Mandela, whom she met on the first time. Maybe she doesn't want to go the Mandela way, but I thought the Mandela way would have been better for her, because this one, the people, if she goes with the locals, or maybe what locals are. The locals, they also just want commission. Some just want to sell their land. But the proper papers also, she need to think and rethink. She should not just buy a land because I want to reside in the coastal now. I just want to have a land. She has to check, are the papers correct? Have a lawyer, do everything in place. Check those plots if maybe she's the first one buying, because you see now where she's looking for the land, you find other people have maybe have bought land there. So if you go in a place whereby you see other people have bought, you have to be very careful because maybe in the lands which you are going to check, there are some maybe who have bought them, maybe they are paying slowly. When you are paying slowly, the way they are paying their land there in Abohanse, the land cannot be called yours before you finish. So they can even sell it to another person. Maybe if the person who maybe the person who bought the land have not finished, maybe he's been dragging or she's been dragging, they can sell it to another person. It's very easy like that. It's not something which is going to start now. It has been happening. So that is why she has to be very careful and at least involve people whom she can find, the people who have been on the ground, people who know things to do with the land, not just going with the people who are selling the land. She has to bring on table, even if she's paying, she should have someone who knows the area where those areas where she want to buy the land. But if she goes just by herself and try to talk to maybe the villagers by herself, she might end up maybe one day after the time now has reached for her to build a house. They might find themselves like 5 people, 6 people there, and then that is now when she will know the tingle.
Head on, okay. I love the breeze. Feels so good. Ooh, feels so good. It's really interesting how people live at the coast. You are safe like this. Unajua? Yaani nasema maisha ya coast ni tofauti. Hivi mtu anaishi, hakuna mtu atakuguza. I mean, it's safe. Life at the coast is so different. You can do it like that and live your life. And nobody will bother you at all. Huh? Okay. We keep moving. Lakini
hata mimi na plot yangu huku nishajenga.
Ushajenga.
Hai. Huku bado huko sawa huku, lakini hizo siku ambazo zaja sasa
zitakuwa more expensive. It's very true.
Angalieni kwanza kunaangua plot ameweka
hata na kila mtu ashachukua hapo nyuma, watu washachukua.
Ujue kabisa nini iko hapa tayari.
Boosters. Yeah.
Ujue hapa kuna mtu amechukua hata jenga mambo yake. Ujue uko mbele. Unaona kote huku yani hii ni beach plot number 2 sasa hii. Beach plot number 2. Plot number 3 ni huku kwenda huku. Kwa hivyo mjue kabisa kama hamtachukua sahihi basi eti mseme miaka miwili ijayo tena ama mwaka ujao. Mimi niko na shamba pale. Bado niongezea. Wewe unamaya kwa shuma.
To those who don't understand Kiswahili, because most of maybe the talking are being done in Kiswahili. These are people who are maybe like agents now. They are trying, or like the one who is talking to Dimwango is trying to tell Dimwango if they don't do it now, because he's talking about in general, if people who want to buy land cannot buy it now, where they are standing, because that is now like phase 2. Phase 1 is finished, now they are in phase 2. Now the third phase is on the other side. If you are not ready now, you will not find this place, because that is a business language. So that can make you rush. Okay, let me just get my money very fast. Because if I delay, I will not find this place. So, but that is a business language to those people who have never done business. Business is done like that. When a customer comes, you have to tell them, okay, people, this type of dress or this type of this, many people, it is in demand. Many people want it. So if you want it, you better take it now. If you don't, maybe you'll not find it. And where I take them, there are not many. So that is the business language. So that can make you make rational decision even before when you are not ready. So this should also be careful when she's dealing with such kind of people. She should just maybe put her guard down and check and get the place she wants, not what people are telling her. Oh, if you delay, you will not find it. No. Even if she doesn't find that, she can find another place, because God has planned for everyone. So this looking for a land, and my advice would have been maybe when she's looking for land like this, she should go with someone who is from the ground, or maybe a consultant, someone who has dealt with the coastal lands, because coastal lands, they have been wrong, that is the truth. And so she should understand these lands. She should go with like Mandela. Let me just keep on saying that Mandela, maybe his commission is on the higher side, but better him. He's been there, he's been dealing with the land. So she should go with someone who has dealt with the lands in the coastal region, so that her money can not go at waste, because you never know. You never know anything to do with lands. You have to be very careful, and you have to check papers well, and you have to know whom are you dealing with, because you should not just be pushed. If you don't do it now, this next 2 years you'll not find anything, because that is what she's being told there. Let's look one part, then we just call it a day, because I thought by the time she was coming from Nyabohanse, all these things were in place. But anyway, she can still do it. But as we speak now, we know now this will stay for long before starting to travel. So her videos have turned to be lifestyle. You see, it is a lifestyle video. This is now where things are going to change. We are going to, she's now testing waters. If I can do lifestyle videos, can the lifestyle videos give me views like traveling videos? Because now she's also testing waters. As Mura has been testing waters, and his has not worked because he's been complaining, crying, because he stayed in one place like over 7 months. So now he knows. But D now also want to test waters to check in future if I do maybe lifestyle videos, can it sell for me? This is what she's trying to do now, because we will just be seeing about this land issue, the dog, the swimming, the ocean. All these are the ones which we are going to see, and the gym. So these are the things we are going to see. Let's put one receipt then.
Alright guys, if from checking out some other piece of land somewhere, I said let me show you something. So here at the coast, this is how people build. They actually get the building stones from here, very strong, from the ground. So if you're keen, you can see the walls, they've been cutting already. So this is where you get the building stones, okay, already partitions. This is very strong, natural. So don't actually make bricks by yourself, you buy them already, very strong. Even when they fall down, they don't break. Look, this is so strong. The sound that they produce is so strong as well. We don't have this on the other side where we live. So people make the bricks with cement and sand, but here the cost is totally different. People get building natural materials from land. That's why land is pricey here and very, very elite to get, because it's natural resources. Atumesema shingapi moja? 15 shillings, Kenyan shillings. So for one, they sell 15 Kenyan shillings. That's like 10 cents, for one of these. Very strong building materials. This is it. So when I'll be ready, I think I'm gonna use this partly. Kwa hivyo mashine imefika chini, ishakata tayari.
So those are the types of stones which people make or use in building in Mombasa or in the coastal region. But you see, these ones are white. When you go back home, back home, even people who are building with bricks, it's because they just want to build with bricks, depends with their pocket. But still, back home also people build with stones. But the type of stones which are found there are different. The color is different. The way they make them are different. Because the stones which we found back at home, they are not found on the ground. They are in the mountain. So people go to the mountain and then they break them and then they shape them. That is the difference with the coastal. With the ones in the coastal, they get them from the ground. Back home, they get them from the mountain. So it is a different way of making them. Otherwise, even back home, people are using stone and bricks because maybe if they don't have much, because stones, they are very expensive. So if you don't have much, you can make your own bricks and then you build your houses. So that is that. So B is now thinking of using this kind of stone because those are the ones which you can find in the coastal. They are none. They don't in the coastal. They don't use bricks. They just use stone. No bricks houses there. So that is what she's going to use if she has settled with the land. Maybe where she's going to get, and she's still looking for the land. She's still searching for the land. And in the coastal region, she will find, so long as she's in good hands, and maybe be careful, a bit careful. And next time when she's moving, at least let her have someone who is in that area. Otherwise, issues to do with land is something which one has to be very careful. Or else you'll find yourself with one plot, you are like 5-6 people. That one is for sure. It's not something I'm making up. It has happened to people, not only the coastal, everywhere where lands is. You have to involve people who knows that land well, and then maybe before you make a deal, you have to have your lawyers to check the plot numbers because they have the land registry. They will check this land. They have it all, so it's good before maybe her making a decision. I know all these things she knows, but still, it's just an advice before making her final decision. She should check the land which maybe she will, the land which she will love, let her check, let the lawyer check all those papers when they, if they are okay, and check if she has title deed, because most of the plots in the coastal region, some are just have numbers. So a plot with numbers also, maybe she can get that and maybe go make the title deed of her own. That is just my advice. Otherwise, I wish her well. I hope maybe and her channel does not maybe be lifestyle fully. Some traveling should also be made. Now that she's in the coastal region, there are so many places she has not visited. While maybe searching for the land, she can take a day and go and show us other different places, not just land. That will make her channel to go behave like the one which Mura has, because Mura settled for maybe I just want to show people what is happening here, which he is still doing up to now. So that is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe. Slap me with the likes, my people. Slap me with the like. Thank you so much. See you again in my next video. Bye and God bless you. Bye-bye.